What's going on, people? It's your boy Tony G, back at y'all with another one. I want to chime in since everybody else chiming in, giving their 2 cents, on the Will and Jada situation, Will, Jada, and Chris Rock situation. It's going to be so short, I ain't even going to sit down for y'all today. Will Smith, Chris Rock, and Jada. Let me tell you the role everybody played. All that shit, even if it was even real. You get what I'm saying? I don't even know if that shit was real for real. You never know with these actors, But everybody was wrong. And everybody was wrong, and some of the shit was justified. You feel what I'm saying? First we're gonna talk about Chris Rock. Chris Rock called Jada G.I. Jane. I don't understand how they really was that mad. But first of all, they all actors at an award ceremony for acting. G.I. Jane, Demi, what's her name? Demi Moore played G.I. Jane in the movie. Motherfucking Jada really sitting up there with the low cut hair looking like G.I. Jane for real. I don't see what's wrong with that. Nobody know nothing about no alopecia, even if he did know about it. Alopecia ain't really that serious. Now, okay, granted, women gonna say, you know how women are with their hair. I get it. I know, I get it if, you had long, full, flowy hair your whole life and then you come up with this alopecia disease and your hair and you start losing your hair and it fall out. But Jada been bald head since different world. Like what we talking about? Jada been bald head since different world. Oh, it's a different world now. Because Jada been bald head. Like she don't even look different. You know what I mean? I can see a woman that you don't know what she gonna look like. She going through some things because she not quite sure that the bald head is gonna fit her. And Jada been bald head. She been bald head since different world. Come on, man. Stop playing. She been bald head and everything. She been bald head and she set it off. She was bald head. Like how many times y'all want to see Jada? She bald head. So I don't really get that. I don't understand how serious why she was that mad about the situation and then tried to throw the alopecia thing in there like that's what really caused it. You just ain't like it anyway because y'all, same reason Will eventually got mad because y'all been in the public eye for so long and y'all been ridiculed for the better half of 2-3 years now. But we gonna get to that. Then Will, yo wasn't even mad about the shit for real. He up there laughing. That's where Will was wrong at. You laughing. Now he wasn't wrong for laughing. Cause the shit was funny. He had that bitch on a hammer on his nail, you ask me. She was up there looking like G.I. Jane. But Will was laughing in the beginning. He wasn't even mad about the situation. You get what I'm saying? Will wasn't even mad about it. His wife turned her face up, turned her nose up. We know how that thing go. She gave him that look too like. And then Will get up, get mad, go bop up there and shit, and go slap flames off Chris Rock. Now, Will, you was a whole whore for that. Will was listen, I'm gonna tell you. Now, it's not, no, let me be serious real quick before I go into that. Ain't nobody gonna play with my family. Y'all know where I stand with it. That's why I'm saying, Will, you a whole whore for that. One, because you chose Chris Rock to take that anger out on. That shit ain't really had nothing to do with Chris Rock. You know it did, because you was laughing, joking, and smiling in a few minutes ago about the situation. And then in a split second, you look at your wife and see she ain't laughing about it. Then you decide to serious up. So you took that out on Chris Rock, knowing there wasn't no real consequences behind that. You feel what I'm saying? And then if so, the only consequences you was really going to get was some legal shit, and you really wasn't in that frame of mind. And anyway, you did what you felt you can get away with. Huh? Yeah, we keep saying, I know, and then you get the individuals that say, what if, how you know what Will would have did. Man, if that was somebody with a little bit more, little harder, a little rougher, Will ain't going up there on no stage slapping him. He probably would have said something, pulled him to the side or said something to the background on some man shit, which he should have did from the jump. But he definitely wasn't getting up on no stage slapping nobody's brains out. That he know going to really bring some serious opposition. Will wasn't doing that. He did what he felt like he could do, what he can get away with behind a man that he know he can get away with. Nobody worry about no damn Chris Rock. Pookie little dumbass out here. They Pookie ass slap shit out of Pookie. Nobody worried about Chris Rock. That's why he did that. Because he knew he could get away with it. But then, bring it back to Chris Rock. Like I said, I ain't think the joke was too bad. But Chris Rock was being a whore. Chris Rock knew what he was doing because this is his second time. Really, he said something about him before. So this really ain't this is second time in terms of awards or award shows. But he said a few other jokes about it. Everybody threw their little entanglement jokes in there, here and there. And that's what Will was really mad about. them jokes that keep hitting. So I get that to a certain degree, Will. But my thing is, you can't slap everybody. You done been the butt of so many jokes, so I get it. You can't just go around slapping any person that you see whenever you feel like it. You know what I mean? I get that, Will. I get that. But in the same sense, you should have, as a man, you should have still made that public. You ain't gotta go slap everybody. You could have made that public. Listen, okay, this, that, and the third happened to my family, and you know everything. But what I'm asking y'all to do is give me a favor. Everything relax, everything cool, relax. You know, everything cool. It was laugh, y'all got y'all laugh, y'all rock y'all, everything cool, laugh, joke, and smile about it. All right, now keep my family name out y'all mouth. You know, do that for me. Now, granted, I can't go around slapping everybody. I ain't gonna be able to do that. Everybody I see, I can't take my anger out on everybody that got a joke and things of that nature. Yeah, I'm in a public eye. I get that as well. But in the same sense, if y'all play with me in front of me like that, in front of my family, in front of my wife and things of that nature, there's going to be consequences. And you could have put it like that to let them know you wasn't playing. At least make a statement. At least say something to let them know where you stand. If you keep allowing shit to go and go and go and go, what you think gonna happen? Stop playing, man. That's my fault with the fault that I seen in Will. Outside of the fact that he was cracking up just a few minutes ago about the shit, and then you look at your wife and you all of a sudden change your tune. But in the same sense, that's your lady. You got to go home to her. Yeah, so I feel where you came from that aspect. Yeah, because ain't nobody, I'm not going to let nobody play with my family. But in the same sense, I'm nipping that in the bud off the rip. But also, with that being said, I'm not famous. I'm not famous, so I can't truly speak to that. But regardless of how rich I was, ain't nobody get ready to play with me and my family. I'm going to lose it all behind my family. Not behind, you calling my wife G.I. Jane, ain't ready to lose it all behind that, but yeah. But deeper than that, Chris Rock knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. And the bigger part of it is, Will, you are human, you are subject to those emotions and things of that nature. You are subject to go through different things, and sometimes you never know when those emotions are going to strike and when it's going to hit. But on some man shit, you the one that always want to come and talk positive, talk peaceful. That's not to say that you can't be knocked down off your throne every once in a blue, because I know how that pressure build up. I know how pressure cook. I know how pressure rise. But in the same sense, if you are that person that allow pressure to build and build and build and build and build, and that's a flaw that you have. That's some man shit that you need to address. You stop letting shit slide all the goddamn time, and you ain't got to worry about your, entanglement jokes. And then bigger than all of that, you don't want to be the butt of none of these jokes. Keep y'all business off the red table and all that other shit. I ain't ready to talk about you. I don't need to do this. Black Ops Bang Dog TV, holla at me.